Hinduism, there's many gods and many sects, such as Shaivism and Vaishnavism. How can we really know what the true path is?
Look, suppose you are a Shaivite and you love Shiva. Of course, I like Shiva tremendously. He's such an easy chap to please. We all love Shiva, Bodhanath. We all love Shiva. So we are attracted to Shiva. And then, of course, when you look at the image of Vishnu, and you got Vijay by sitting here, and if I say anything less than the highest regard to this great Godhead called Vishnu, he will get really annoyed with me. So my chocolate cakes will disappear straight away. They will disappear anyway. But you see, so you might believe in Shiva as the ultimate reality, ultimate principle taking on a form, or you might believe in the ultimate reality as Vishnu and be in love with Vishnu. Now, in a way, does it mean that God is either Shiva or Vishnu? No. It is really reflecting you. You see, when you look at the idea of God, the concept of God, when you try and understand the concept of God, do you know what you actually see? You see your own reflection. You see your reflection. You see, so a person who is automatically drawn to Shiva is in a way revealing his own character. A person drawn to Vishnu is revealing his own character. This is the way he likes to perceive God, see God and build relationship with God. So in a way we are not really, it's not God who is different, we are different. So we in a way put on our goggles, and sometimes the goggles are Vaishnavite goggles and we say, Vishnu, oh my Vishnu, I love you. Sometimes the goggles are Shaivite and say, Shiva, where are you? He said, I am yourself, don't you see? Shivoham, I am you. So depending on your own temperament, you will project God in that way. You say, but what is it, God truly? Come on, surely sort it out for once and for all. Is it Vishnu or is it Shiva? And I've done this story before, but I'll do it again because it's going to be fun. The story is this. There was one person who was a great devotee of Vishnu, and he hated Shiva. So, you see, he is so kind of formally linked up with the idea of Vishnu that if anybody mentioned the word Shiva, he gets really angry. He said, don't mention that, only Vishnu. And so people found out in the neighborhood, this person doesn't like the word Shiva. So do you know what they will do straight away? They will deliberately pass by his house and shout Shiva, Shiva, Shiva all the time and keep upsetting him. So he would come running out with a club saying, how dare you, and chase after them. And the children love this. This is great fun for everyday activity. So the poor guy is always being taunted with the word Shiva and keeps running out with a club, and there's great hoo-ha and fun going on. But in the heavens, Vishnu and Shiva got together and said, now how do we sort this guy out? Because he has not understood the message of pluralism. He has not seen the Asta programs. So how do we sort this guy out, that there is the same God viewed differently, Vishnu and Shiva? How do we sort him out? They said, we know a trick. Tomorrow when he is worshipping the image of Vishnu, we will do some magic. So this is the magic they did. This is Vishnu and Shiva getting together and saying, so we'll sort out our devotee, because this guy is kind of completely one-sided. So when this guy was tinkling, feeling, worshipping Vishnu, suddenly he saw that the image of Vishnu, half of Vishnu was Vishnu and other half was Shiva. So the same Godhead, half was Vishnu, half was Shiva. And he was puzzled. He said, I like this Vishnu part, but what is this Shiva doing here? He's not supposed to be here. I've been worshipping Vishnu. What is half this Shiva doing here? So what he did is straight away, the prasad he had offered in front of the deity, he deliberately pushed it towards Vishnu's side. It's for you, not for this fellow. So he pushed the prasad towards Vishnu. And Vishnu and Shiva in like this combined form were getting quite worried. What is this fellow doing now? He's pushing the prasad on one side. He didn't stop there. There was an incense stick. It was nicely giving out nice scented smoke coming out of the incense stick. And of course this guy his devotee was watching, where does the smoke end up? It was going in the nostrils. And one side of the nostril was Vishnu, one side was Shiva. He said, this won't do. He jumped up and put his finger up Shiva's nostril, said, it's not for you. And Vishnu and Shiva smiled and said, oh dear, we'll never win with this chap. He has not understood pluralism. The sweet word, the nectar-like word, same ultimate reality, manifesting itself differently to suit your needs, my boy, your needs. So this great super personality, this grand, gracious principle we call Brahman, takes on the form of your choice. If you want this grand personality to take on a form and play with you, and you say, I want Vishnu, he is so gracious, this principle is so gracious. Look, it's not impersonal, it's not kind of, aloof. It is very much linked up with humanity. So if you really have this love pouring out of you saying, I want Vishnu, what can he do? But become Vishnu and come and stand in front of you. Not half Shiva, pure Vishnu. Come and stand in front of you and say, here I am, my boy. So you see, my master Ramakrishna, you see, because this idea was under attack in India about 100 years back, this idea that God with form is acceptable, because they were saying, no, no, God with form is not acceptable. We have to become like the Abrahamic religions. They were about to abandon this. So this mentor of mine, this Ramakrishna, I'll sort this thing out. He said, I am going to bring this formless principle, this great thing called Brahman. I'm going to turn this great principle into the sweetest form you can imagine. Not even Vishnu, not even Shiva, Mother. So he brought down this great super principle into the personality of a sweet mother, the divine mother, to play with him, to dance with him, to crack humor with him. Can you imagine playing with God, dancing and singing and cracking humor, jokes with God, taking on a form and playing with you? So this is the answer. The ultimate reality is so gracious. Whatever form you wish to impose on it, it will take on that form for your benefit. It will come and play with you. And when it comes, it is not artificial, it is not fuzzy and just because your imagination is nothing of the sort. When this principle takes a form and comes in front of you, you will know, all your hair will stand up. You will know what you are hit with. This thing has come in front of you, much more real, much more intensely experienced than you experiencing me or seeing me. It can be seen in much more clearer way, much more intensely than you seeing me. You seeing me is fuzzy. That is not fuzzy, because that is your Lord standing in front of you, and that's not fuzzy. They will make you sit up, light up. This is what religious experience is all about.